Lockheed Martin Armed Forces. What? Who's on his team?
Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bowl. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll try the run.
Oh, wow.
At the 35, he's loose. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Off play action on first down. Can find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option to give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it.
Oh, no way.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers, between the safeties, to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Simmons. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Just keeps slinging it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark it down at the 40. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brown will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
And the Bulls are on the move. Looking for a crease. It's Gordon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Now the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice run there. Picks up a few. They'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Nimrod. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulls. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field, you're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last round.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check on the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fields. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Howard.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. While they're thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys that get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Brown wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
No way.
He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Motion from the back. Brown will throw it. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give on the inside. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Brown wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. And into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Bulls!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kick. He'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. This defense will try to keep everything in front.
Yo, wait, bro.
That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires it incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Brown will throw it. Time to take a shot. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. The result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, trying to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. And just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't overlay blocks and create space. You can't just just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job in the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Spent.
The incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line.
Trouble.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Oh, my dude. Oh, that's a spin move.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneaking. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. Last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown will throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field. We're interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40s. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
Hunt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The running back has it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a gap. It's Norton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, number 19. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Everybody needs a little
get the ball, bro.
just got it by falling on that fumble. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation.
It's the afterburner. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
Fuck.
False start on offense.
The official was offered the
They
deal, and
just
the coach
want you
accepts
to
that they will
fucking
take the
move.
penalty.
What the fuck was it?
Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Auburn!
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm of throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. This time on target. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Buys a little extra time. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, South Florida. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can. So we're off.
There we go. Really nice pickup on that one as they get into the 36. It'll be first down.
Stupid-ass animation.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on
tackle
second and 10,
behind the line. It drags him 4 yards up. Okay.
Over the middle, it's Simmons. Well,
They could battlefield cross play.
only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up
Sucker
a really
foot.
outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football. I know I'm
Stop the
Don't
fucking
forget
clock.
it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown Auburn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail me coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hands it off. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back.
Looking deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
That's the defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's first and 10. Brown wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
That's the defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Get him set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us here and for the